We're going to get started momentarily. Can you hear me in the back? It's okay back there? All right. So good afternoon. I'm Pam Jeffries, Dean of Vanderbilt University School of Nursing, and it's such a pleasure to welcome you to our first pinning ceremony for our exceptional Master's Nursing graduates. It's inaugural year. Yay! It's also wonderful to see so many family members, friends in attendance. I know this is a momentous occasion for you as much as it is for our students. So we appreciate the love and the encouragement you've given them during this difficult journey. As we celebrate them, we also celebrate you, their community of supporters. So let's now turn our attention to the stars of today's event, our nursing students. Cross that out. They're going to be our nursing graduates. Congratulations, MNs. You've made it to the finish line. Today marks not just the completion of your program of study, it also marks a major milestone of Vanderbilt School of Nursing. You are the very first cohort of Master of Nursing graduates at Vanderbilt's history and the first class of generalist nurses to graduate from the School of Nursing in 35 years. How about that? And I'm going to go off script because this is another data point. You're the first in the state of Tennessee to have a master's generalist in nursing. We started the MN program in 2023, both as a Vanderbilt solution to the well-known nursing shortage and in response to requests from local hospitals for registered nurses. As we planned the program's development, we decided to integrate VUSN's long-standing focus on health equity across the curriculum. We believe that sets our graduates apart from those other MN programs, and in fact, that our commitment to health equity is the reason you decided to pursue this degree. You are the pioneers of Vanderbilt's Master of Nursing program, and now you're an inaugural class of Vanderbilt Master of Nursing graduates. Congratulations again. We are immensely proud of you. We've equipped you with the knowledge, the experience, and the problem-solving skills to be exceptional registered nurses and health equity advocates. You will make a positive impact in the lives of your patients, communities, and organizations. I think that's pretty fun too. So while tomorrow you walk across the stage and receive your Vanderbilt degrees, today you take part in a century-old tradition recognizing you as a nurse. For those unfamiliar with pinning, I'd like to provide some historical context to explain its significance. Pinning is steeped in rich tradition with the discipline of nursing. For generations of nurses, it has marked and honored our entry into the profession. In the 1860s, Queen Victoria presented Florence Nightingale with the Red Cross of St. George for the selfless efforts in caring for injured soldiers during the Crimean War. Wanting to honor her students, Florence Nightingale started presenting a Medal of Excellence to her nursing graduates. By 1916, it became a standard in Great Britain and the United States to award nursing graduates a Medal of Excellence in the form of a pin during a special ceremony like we're having today. Each pin is designed by the School of Nursing to uniquely identify the graduates, and wearing the pin designates that the person has completed that school's nursing program of study. Therefore, no two pins look alike. The Vanderbilt pin pictures a replica of Cornelius Vanderbilt, the founder of Vanderbilt University, and it's black and gold, the university colors. Generations of nurses before you have received this pin. Today's ceremony welcomes you into our profession. It also recognizes your completion of a strenuous, challenging, and fulfilling nursing educational program, and allows your faculty, family, friends, and colleagues to acknowledge your hard work, hard-won knowledge, and your bright future. One reason pinning is so meaningful to nurses is that it involves a ceremony where each graduate has his or her pin physically pinned on them by another nurse. This nurse-to-nurse ceremony honors the very heart of our nursing education, that experienced practitioners joyfully pass their knowledge on to new practitioners when the new nurses are ready to practice on their own. At Vanderbilt and at many other schools in nursing, most students are pinned by their program director, who has mentored and taught them and seen them grow throughout their studies. Sometimes students, however, are pinned by a family member or a close friend who is also a nurse, creating a special moment of shared professional pride and legacy. We are delighted today to have several students who will be pinned by family members today. We will introduce them as they occur. In addition to pinning, today's event will also be bestowing an award recognizing your program's outstanding student and one honoring an outstanding faculty member chosen by the MN class. It will also include remarks from one of your classmates and from alumnus Stephanie Abu, who will welcome you as a Vanderbilt School of Nursing alumni. At this time, I would like to now introduce Justin Clay Gaddis, who will address his fellow students and friends. Justin?
Can you hear me? Okay. Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, staff, and most importantly to my fellow graduates, and welcome to the first ever Master of Nursing pinning ceremony here at VUSN. I stand before you today filled with an overwhelming sense of pride and gratitude. Pride for all that we have accomplished together, and gratitude for the unwavering support that we have received along this journey. For just a few short moments, I'd like to spend some time celebrating what we have all accomplished over the past year and a half. Don't worry though if you miss some of the points I make. You can access this later as a VO PPT in Brightspace. But seriously, it's such an honor to stand before all of our loved ones and recap some of the best of times that we've had. When I was sitting down to write this speech, I tried to think back to where it all started first semester. Now this took some time because I'm sure most of us have never tried to think about first semester again. But I remember the first day of school entering through our doors and feeling so many emotions. I was excited for the start of a new beginning. I was nervous about meeting new people and making friends. I felt a large sense of imposter syndrome and wondered, how was I able to be here? And I think I speak for all of us when I say I was stressed out already. But as orientation progressed, all of these feelings began to ease away, and it became apparent that we were here because we all had the same passion for nursing. Our first semester was one of the most challenging, but also one of the most rewarding times for me during this program. The first few weeks, we were eased into what would be the new normal for us. And this meant countless hours of studying for tests that would happen every Monday morning at 7 a.m., hours of VO PPTs, lab, exact reflections, regular reflections, simulation, ATI modules, clinical days, and thankfully that one day off during the week. I'm pretty sure Charles Dickens was talking about nursing school when he said, "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times." But throughout all of this, we grew close to each other and showed one of the most pivotal concepts of nursing, caring for others. From countless study guides sent to the class group me, like my 80-page study guides, to Quizlet study sets, thank you Taylor, Kahoots, and especially to the Farm Bible that single-handedly helped me study farm, it was evident we wanted all of us to achieve our goal. I remember being excited to start lab and clinical and get to know not only people and later friends in my cohort, but also getting to know our faculty. I could honestly write a whole speech on how great our faculty is here. From day one, I knew the faculty here wanted us to achieve the same goal. And if you did a short scroll on any social media app, you hear horror stories of how nursing school instructors can be towards their students. And I think we can all agree here that these horror stories did not happen. It was very evident from day one that the faculty and staff here were willing to do everything in their power to help us succeed. As long as we were willing to put in the work, they were willing to help. And it didn't just stop with school either. They cared for our mental, physical, and emotional health too. I could text some of my instructors at any time of day about any issue, and they were there for me. They're the backbone of this program, and honestly, without them, I really don't know if I would even be up here. So please take a moment and give a round of applause for our amazing faculty and staff. If I had to make a SMART goal for my nursing career, it would be this. And before I say this, it may not be a SMART goal, but we're gonna go with it. By the end of my nursing career, I want to be at least half the nurse that my instructors were. As the semesters went on, we began to realize more and more that achieving our goal of being a nurse was getting closer. We moved out of the dependent nursing student stages and clinicals in class and entered into the independent nursing student stages. Our knowledge grew, and thankfully, our clinical paperwork became shorter. We entered clinicals with instructors who loved their field and poured into us all they knew to help us become the best nurses possible. What nobody seems to tell you about nursing school is the bittersweet feeling of finishing a clinical with an instructor who has become one of your favorites, only to have to go through a breakup with them that can honestly be worse than any relationship breakup. Nevertheless, we knew that in order to succeed, we had to continue moving on. In our last semester here, we saw the end in sight. Getting close to the end meant applying for our first jobs as nurses, finishing the dreaded NCLEX modules, completing 20 shifts, registering for the NCLEX, and also preparing to say bye to people we have seen every week for the past 4 semesters. While this is the end of our journey here as VUSN MN students, the next journey is just beginning. As we embark on our nursing careers, I would like to challenge us all to see beyond the illness or injury and embrace the humanity of each individual that crosses our paths, embrace new opportunities, never stop learning, give yourself grace in tough times, and never forget to do self-care. I think Dr. Morris would like that part. I would like to extend a huge thank you to 2 people who have made this program possible. To our Dean, Dr. Jeffries, thank you for bringing this program to VUSN, giving us this amazing opportunity, and making sure that we are given a top-tier education. To our fearless program director, Dr. Jesse, thank you for giving us all as the first cohort, being our biggest advocate, and for always listening to our concerns. Without you both, we wouldn't be where we are now. In closing, I would like to leave us with a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson. What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us. Congratulations to our first MN cohort. Let's go out and change the world. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Mavis Shorn. I'm the Senior Associate Dean for Academics, and I'm here to present the Sarah K. Archer Award. The Sarah K. Archer Awards were established to honor Dr. Archer, a former Dean of the School of Nursing. The award is voted on by students, and this is the first year that a Master of Nursing faculty member is being honored. The Archer Awards recognize a faculty member in the program who makes a significant contribution to student learning in the classroom and/or clinical arena by exhibiting knowledge of content area, modeling professional behaviors in the development of scholarly innovation, and the application of the art and science of nursing. The inaugural Master of Nursing Sarah K. Archer Faculty Award goes to Dr. Rebecca Hayes. A Master of Nursing student stated, Dr. Hayes has been a pillar of support, guiding me through challenging scenarios with patience and wisdom that stems from her dedication to nursing education. Her commitment to student success and her skill in creating a motivational learning environment are outstanding. She is setting up future nurses for success, expertise, compassion, and resilience. Recognition of faculty by students is a high honor. I'd say it's one of the highest honors, honestly. Unfortunately, Dr. Hayes couldn't be here due to a serious personal issue, and I think she has shared with some of you about that. And I know she regrets not being here, and so wrapping her arms around you virtually, because this is so meaningful. Next, we will get her the words that you've said, and we will get her certificate at another time, okay? Next, we'll move on to our Outstanding Student of the Year Award. I'd like to welcome Dr. Mary Ann Jesse, Assistant Dean for Academics in the Generalist Nursing Practice Program, to the stage to present the award.
I am honored to present the Outstanding Student Award for this inaugural Master of Nursing class. This student embodies the essence of a professional nurse through the display of genuine care and compassion for patients, dedication to learning, effective teamwork, and safe, high-quality nursing practice. This student has consistently led by example through acts of service, including serving in a foot washing clinic at a local hospital, providing Arabic interpretation for patients, and being an encourager and study partner to peer students. This student embodies a quiet confidence that for her patients fosters trust that they are receiving the best possible nursing care. The outstanding student for the inaugural Master of Nursing class is Helena Yakub. Congratulations, Helena. Here, you get on the other side. Yes. And you hold your award. And now I'll invite Senior Associate Dean Mavis Shorn back on stage to acknowledge the Master of Nursing graduates.
We'll give them just a minute to get all situated here. Sophia Margaret Berryhill. Sarah Lauren Byers. Caitlin Ann Kane. Courtney Nicole Chase. Kristen Charday Chisholm. Indica Shea DePriest. And Indica Shea will be pinned by family member Shannon DePriest. Whoop, 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 wait. Christina Marie Devereaux. Rachel Fody. Justin Clay Gaddis. And Clay is being pinned by family member Angie Gaddis. Clarice Alexandra Gomez. Keenan Gabrielle Gottlieb. Stephanie Amia Graham. Mary Austin Hacker. Lachey Alexandra Lee Hanna. Sydney Nicole Helberg. Haley Lauren Jones. And Haley is to be penned by family member Amari Maya Demi Pearson. Alicia Carolina Lanfor. Rachel Ewan Lee Trish. Shannon Natalie McLaughlin. And Shannon's being penned by family member Bridget Eileen McLaughlin. Sarah Grace Patton. Kendra Kira Phillips Lowry. Crystal Chi Ritchie. Ellie Kate Roberts. Ashley Kathleen Strausser. And Ashley is to be penned by family member Catherine Hardinger. Morgan Olivia Tabler. Taylor Ann Webb. Helena Naim Yakub. Let's give them all a round of applause. And now I'd like to welcome to the stage our honorary alumni speaker and School of Nursing alumni board member, Dr. Stephanie Abu.
Wow, what an honor to be with you today. A day filled with cheers and tears as you celebrate this tremendous accomplishment of becoming a nurse. Let me be one of the first ones to wish you a happy Nurses Week. When I received the invitation to speak to you today, I thought, man, there are so many other cooler folks that could come and talk to you, that could inspire you and congratulate you and celebrate with you, like Tom Hanks or Dolly Parton or, somebody like that. And then I thought, you know what? They wouldn't know what it took for you to get here, and I do. I know exactly the sacrifices that you made, the sacrifices that your families and friends made for you to celebrate and make the accomplishment that you made to be here today. I know all the hard work that you did. I know that you had to say no to invitations. I know that you ate Cheetos for dinner while you wrote a paper and got orange dust all over your keyboard. I know that you studied at all hours and that you submitted an assignment at 11:59 p.m. and prayed for a fast internet connection. I know exactly what that feels like. I know that you cried on strong shoulders when your confidence wavered. And I know that you started out as a class of strangers and that you will leave here at the end of this journey the closest of friends. I know the commitment and the support of the VUSN faculty and staff to prepare you for this day as the inaugural Master of Nursing class. As a second career nurse and as a first-generation college graduate, I wouldn't be here today without that support and encouragement. I began my career at Vanderbilt University Medical Center almost 20 years ago as an associate degree nurse and was immediately welcomed and mentored by VUSN grads. They encouraged me to never stop learning, to pursue my education, and that I should explore programs at VUSN. They believed in me and saw something in me when I didn't see it in myself. I remember being in one of these rooms in an information session and having that imposter syndrome that was talked about earlier, thinking I certainly do not belong here, as I learned about all the admission requirements and thinking I wasn't good enough. By the end of that session, I knew this is exactly where I belonged. I knew this was a place committed to students, to developing us as clinicians, critical thinkers, and leaders, and focused on all the patients and families and communities that we would one day serve. I've used my education to practice as a bedside nurse, an assistant manager, a clinical business coordinator, and as a nurse manager. I am currently serving as the nurse manager for neonatal services at the Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt. And I am proud to know that I have devoted my career to improving the outcomes of mothers and babies. As you start your nursing journey, know that you have been educated at one of the nation's top-ranked schools to provide culturally sensitive, holistic care, utilizing critical thinking and innovation to care for diverse populations. You have been prepared to practice in every specialty area of nursing and now join a network of VUSN alumni who impact healthcare and improve outcomes across the world. A network of professionals committed to each other and committed to the mission of VUSN and students just like you. Take advantage of that strong network of clinicians, executives, entrepreneurs, scientists, researchers, and trailblazers, because you are one. I invite you to stay connected to VUSN through events and volunteer opportunities and to share your experiences with others. Alumni contributions shaped my experience here and shaped yours, and you will now be able to do so for future students. Who knows, maybe you'll be the next speaker at Penning. As I wrap up my time with you, I would like to share an experience that greatly impacted me as a nurse. When I was new in the neonatal ICU, there was a care conference for a baby that involved many members of the healthcare team, including consulting clinicians. In trying to find the best course of action for this baby, egos began to get in the way. A leader spoke up and asked us why we were there. He reminded us to put the baby in the middle, to focus on what's best for the baby, and to start again to develop a plan, to come up with a solution. I've never forgotten that, and that keeps me on track with all the decisions I make. So that means I complete my safety checks. I have bundle compliance. It impacts my hiring decisions, how I advocate for resources and for policy changes. You see, that's my why. That's why I became a nurse. I had an amazing experience when I delivered my third son that varied greatly from my prior delivery, because I have twins, in case y'all are doing the math. And that's what inspired me to become a nurse. My aim is to treat every patient with the same care that I want for my family. And as you transition to practice, you will navigate a rapidly changing healthcare landscape and increasingly complex patient acuity. My wish for you all is that you remember your why as you juggle all the expectations of a challenging profession. Stay true to yourself, your patients, and the profession. Take care of yourself and each other. You are well prepared. Now go be great. Thank you. I'd like to welcome back to the stage Dean Pamela Jeffries to give her final remarks. Yes. Oh, I'd like to accept some lovely flowers first. Thank you so much. That's so thoughtful. Thank you. Oh my, and now we've got to take pictures. Now we're going to do all kinds of things that weren't on my script.
Thank you so much. Please join me in another round of applause for the exceptional nurses. I'm so proud of you. Your family and friends are also proud of you. Your faculty and classmates are also proud of you. You crossed the finish line. At this time, I would like to have all the faculty stand, your stellar faculty that prepared you for this journey. The past form, can you stand? All the MN faculty, look at them, they're all over. Yes. So they began the inaugural, I'm off script by the way, they began an inaugural program, very, very difficult. And here you are, you're graduating 4 semesters later, the first, right? We're so proud, can you say, of the inaugural group, but that is you. So today you've joined a compassionate, courageous, and dedicated profession, one that reaches back centuries that has touched thousands and millions of lives. Tomorrow, you're going to graduate, Master of Nursing degrees. Then you're going to take the NCLEX, and before long, you will be registered nurses, vitally needed RNs who will provide patient care in hospitals, clinics, and practices. You will draw on the skills and knowledge you obtained at Vanderbilt Nursing, and students, you're going to be amazing nurses. I can tell it already. You chose to receive your nursing education in a brand new program at one of the nation's most challenging schools, and you succeeded brilliantly. You've set a standard for all the Master of Nursing classes that will come behind you. I and all of the Vanderbilt School of Nursing commend you on your decision to become registered nurses, equipped to provide the care that is so greatly needed in the country and around the world. I am confident that you will make a difference with your patients, in your communities, in the organizations which you work, in our profession, and across the healthcare settings. As I look back over my own career, I am struck how our profession has changed. I have seen nursing remain true to the traditional values of care, compassion, and service. It also embraced the innovation in new and exciting ways. Faced with the challenges of ever-challenging healthcare landscape, nurses are called on to innovate and lead in areas beyond the hospital, beyond the clinics and the university walls, in ways never dreamed before of earlier generations. I know you will accept this leadership responsibility and rise to meet these challenges of our society. I urge you to embrace the opportunities which your education has prepared you as you seek to live the passion and achieve your professional aspirations. Today, such a significant milestone for you and your profession. Today marks the accomplishment of one goal and the beginning of another for each of you, for every patient, community, and the organization you serve. You have been equipped with that knowledge and experience and the problem-solving skills to be outstanding RNs and health equity champions. You will make a difference in the lives of your patients, communities, and healthcare organizations. As we wrap up together, let me leave you with one quote from John Wesley, which I believe signifies the power and impact of our profession. Do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as you ever can. Congratulations, new Vanderbilt nurses. So overwhelming support, don't you feel it? It's just palpable, isn't it, in this area? But this concludes our pinning ceremony, so more to come. I invite you to join us in the Colleen Conway Welch Atrium for a reception and a toast. I look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow when we gather on the Magnolia Lawn for our investiture. Congratulations.